I obviously have to put this to both of you.
Yes.
What you're essentially saying is that the Duke of Sussex is guilty of harassment and bullying and improper conduct in the governance of a charity.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'm going to give you a really good example. The only reason I'm here, Trevor, is because at some point on Tuesday, Prince Harry authorized the release of a damaging piece of news to the outside world without informing me, or my country directors, or my executive director. And can you imagine what that attack has done for me, on me, and the 540 individuals in the Centre Valley organizations and their family? That is an example of harassment and bullying at scale. And so if the world didn't want to believe that there's such a thing as bullying, this unleashing of the Sussex machine on me and the 540 employees at Centre Valley who received this and have had to defend it.
Well, by the way, when you say the Sussex machine, what are you talking about?
The PR machine that supports Prince Harry's efforts. The only way we discovered of his decision was through the Sussex machine activating newspapers.
Warm welcome to our channel. Please kindly subscribe. Sophy Chandauka's recent statements on Sky News about Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and Chandauka are nothing short of outrageous, and it's important to set the record straight. Her attempt to paint Harry and Meghan as toxic for their involvement with the charity is deeply misguided and insulting. Let's break down these accusations because there's no way to sugarcoat it. What she's saying is not only an attack on them, but on the very causes they've dedicated their lives to. First of all, the claim that Harry's involvement in Chandauka has been toxic is completely unfounded. Sophy Chandauka is playing victim. Prince Harry has spent years building up this charity to help vulnerable children in southern Africa, particularly those affected by HIV/AIDS. It's not a personal playground for Harry or Meghan, it's a lifeline for thousands of children who have been ignored by other charitable organizations. To suggest that Harry, a man who has used his platform to raise awareness and fight for children's rights, is somehow undermining that work is absurd. And let's be clear about what Sophy Chandauka is doing here. She's trying to rewrite the narrative by painting Harry and Meghan's charity work as self-serving. She accuses them of trying to protect Meghan's reputation, but what exactly is wrong with defending a loved one when they're being relentlessly attacked by the media? Harry is standing by his wife, as any loving husband should. Meghan Markle has faced unimaginable abuse from the media, with racist undertones and unfair criticism, and Harry's support for her is commendable, not a sign of toxicity. The audacity of Sophy Chandauka to claim that supporting your spouse is somehow a negative trait shows a complete misunderstanding of what it means to fight for justice and fairness. Moreover, to attack Harry for using the charity for personal gain is nothing short of a smear campaign. Harry and Meghan didn't start Chandauka for fame or self-promotion. They started it because they care. They saw the deep needs in southern Africa and wanted to make a change. The charity has done incredible work, and the people who have benefited from it are the true measure of its success, not the shallow, misguided attacks by people who should be focusing on the good being done, not trying to tear it down. Sophie's words completely ignore the very real impact that Harry and Meghan's work has had. Chandauka isn't about them, it's about the children they're trying to help. So, to sit there and claim that Harry's actions are toxic to the charity is to completely disregard the entire mission of Chandauka and all of the lives that have been positively impacted. This isn't about Harry and Meghan's personal life or drama. This is about making a difference in the world, something that Sophy Chandauka seems to have conveniently forgotten. And let's not forget, Sophie's attack on Harry and Meghan comes after years of the couple being vilified by the press. These two have been harassed, ridiculed, and relentlessly pursued by an industry that profits off their pain. It is nothing short of hypocrisy for Sophy to point fingers at Harry and Meghan when they've been the targets of an entire industry that thrives on their downfall. How dare she accuse them of being a risk to the charity when, in fact, they've been pushing for positive change in the face of unimaginable adversity? Sophy Chandauka's words reveal a complete lack of understanding of what it means to do meaningful, selfless work. It's easy to sit back and throw stones when you're not the one living under constant media scrutiny or working tirelessly to make a difference. But Harry and Meghan have shown time and time again that they will not be silenced, and they will not let their personal lives overshadow the incredible work they're doing for vulnerable communities. Sophie's accusations are just another attempt to discredit them, to tear down their legacy, and to undermine everything they've achieved. At the end of the day, this is a clear case of someone trying to shift the focus away from the incredible work that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have done with Chandauka. They've sacrificed their privacy, their reputation, and their lives to help others. And yet, they're still being attacked. Not for what they've done wrong, but for what they've done right. Sophy Chandauka's words aren't just wrong, they're dangerous. They're part of a continued effort to discredit the good Harry and Meghan are doing, and we should all stand up and call out these baseless attacks for what they are. Instead of attacking the couple, Sophy Chandauka and other critics should be looking at their positive contributions, celebrating their charity work, and supporting their efforts to bring about meaningful change. Harry and Meghan's commitment to Chandauka, to children in need, to making the world a better place, is undeniable. Sophy Chandauka should focus on the mission of the charity and the lives it's improving, not on petty personal disputes that distract from the real work being done. Harry and Meghan are not toxic, they are champions of charity, human rights, and social justice. And it's time to recognize them for that, not tear them down with unfounded, baseless accusations. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to our channel.